Yeah.
Yeah, what's your feedback overall?
Oh, is it still recording?
Yeah, because like this could be a hitbox lesson for other people who don't know this stuff. So,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
and
Uh,
and having a pro like you offer your perspective, the feedback, yeah,
yeah.
on like what what you think is important. If they know what you think is important, they're getting ahead of in the mind of a pro, and then that will help them improve and see the game differently. So,
So, hold on a second. I'm just writing this down. I'm gonna write down. I just wanted to write down something right now for my notes. So the biggest thing by far is in terms of this game, because of the intentions of the developers, I think it's very important that you don't put things like at surface level, basically, because there's a lot of things in this game that are like just embedded in secrecy. You know that you have to like dig and do a lot of research to discover because everything you've told me today I did not know about. But now it opens up the options of actually mastering your character. Because, example, I know the combos with Karen. I have setups, right? But in my heart, I knew I didn't master her, and I know that like, in order for me to beat a top player, I have to master my character. So I was wondering what is missing, and it was definitely this. Because this now will allow me to be a lot more fluid with footsies, because there are going to be rules that are going to become instilled based off of the previous iterations of previous games. So, like we were talking about earlier, a lot of those like ghosting hitbox effects with like fireball evasion and stuff like that, they got rid of that. See, if you didn't know that and you try to play this game like Street Fighter 4, you'd end up getting counterpoked a lot and then looking like really frustrated in a match, like what's going on. So it's just a good reminder um, to not try to take things at face value in this game. What you see is not what you get, because it's very deceptive. Do your research. That's a big one because if you just go about looking at other people's information, like example, you know how we can find frame data, right? Kaizen, we can find frame data. That's another person's source technically, right? Even though it's universally shared, that's cool, but it's still not like your own created content. So like to utilize a tool like what is it, Dantarian? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but to utilize something that like that uh, is really efficient because it makes you grow or allows you to grow as a leader. Because you're creating content and now you can distribute to your community something that's never been known. A lot of the things that are in that program, you have to find it on your own. Strengths of observation. It's not like somebody can hold your hand and walk you through it. Like a lot of the stuff, had you just shown me, maybe I wouldn't even have I've noticed it. But now because you gave me a frame of reference, I can pinpoint a lot of strange subtleties now, like effortlessly. Like I did it with Karen right now. I looked at her stand light kick and I was like, boom! I automatically visualized that this beat this button without me even going to training mode.
yeah, that's how I'm improving without even playing the game. I only play like once a week, but I'm improving because of these types of things.
Yeah,
Leveraging these resources in my own brain.
yeah.
The value of what I'm trying to do here is have people literally listen into what I've been doing for all these years with players.
I was gonna say I have a third, but it's more so about the personal. It's about the personal stuff we learned today
Okay, well
together.
then I'll stop recording.